It is National Nurses Week, and WFXR News is celebrating those who go above and beyond every day to care for their patients. Tonight, we share the difficult story of a local nurse who stayed by her patient's side until his last moments.
In times of fear and uncertainty in our lives, we often look to someone to lean on for support, for comfort, for compassion.
The only thing that really went through my head is that I wanted to be there for him.
For one cancer patient at LewisGale Hospital in Salem, that person was his nurse, Michelle Lacoste.
I can honestly say that that is a patient I don't think I'll ever forget.
After a lengthy battle with advanced stage cancer and days of being on and off machines, this patient had made a decision.
He just looked at me and he said, "I don't want to do this anymore." He said, "I just want to go home." And in that moment, my heart broke, but he could make his own decisions. And so we notified the doctors. The doctors came in. They put him, they changed his code status. So he was a full code and he became a DNR that afternoon.
DNR, do not resuscitate. He had had enough fighting for one lifetime. But he did have one final request.
Before I could leave the room again, he grabbed me by the arm and he just said, "Promise me you'll come back. Please don't leave me." We couldn't get in touch with any of his family. So again, I just ran as quickly as I could. I grabbed his medication and I sat in the room with him for about 3 hours before he passed.
When he took his last breath, Michelle was there, holding his hand, keeping her promise.
Holding his hand, all I wanted was for him to know that I cared about him and that he was going to have me there. I wanted to keep my promise.
A promise of compassion, a promise of love, a promise that is a true testament to the importance of human connection and the importance of nurses.
For me, it was always about just making sure that he knew that there was somebody there for him. I don't believe that anyone on this planet should have to die with no one by their side. I want them to know that your life meant something